Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
Oh, it's on the ground! Live ball! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1. Take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Maryland!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Setting up the screen. Discards a man. Flicks away another tackle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
And then another first down.
Some misdirection with the counter. Hits the spin cycle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The ball is out behind the line. And the defense has it there, going the other way. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. The give to the tailback. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. This time on target. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Unloads to the wideout. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Back to throw. It's Gibbs. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Unloads it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. From the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
First down here for the offense. The inside handoff. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 4 over Texas A&M. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. Quickly complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Nice move there.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
The ball's free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Unit up for a first down.
They'll give it to him again. Finds a crease at the 20. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. The give out of the gun. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Now trying to power it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the pummeling has started. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Maryland! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Got a man in the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Fires to the big fella. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering